Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Factions here on Complex. And I got some good stuff for y'all today. So I know I said last video that we were going to be going over the base and whatnot, and we kind of will, we kind of won't. Not exactly going to be the focus of this video, but I am going to touch up on kind of what's going on with it, as well as just some other stuff that I have been doing since the last video. And I also have a big announcement type of thing, whatever, at the end of this video. So make sure you're tuned in for that. And I will, kind of explain what's going on. First things first, though, I'll do a little update on the cactus farm. I went ahead and finished this, like, little bottom bit area of the whole thing. It didn't take too long, so, I went ahead and knocked that out. I think I added a couple more layers. I can't remember where I was at in yesterday's video. But I think I added like two more layers of cactus, and then I also just made a bunch more cobble platforms for this area. And by God, dude, Empire is going crazy in the chat, man. I'm proud of my boys, dude. Carrying on the legacy, man. I think they're doing pretty well. But yeah, and so this is the progress I have on the base so far. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and press this. This is the base scheme that I have for the base, and I'm not going to include this in the description this video, but in the next video or so, when I really focus on doing the base, I will have the schematic for this in the description. But as you can see, it's the real deal, man. I mean, this is these right here. I'll explain them a little bit, but they're interesting. You might be like, oh my God, those are 45s. They're not, don't worry. But it's a new type of defense that I will be trying out this map just to see how it works. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on with this base. The schem's not like 100% exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend it and do a little more. But yeah, this is what I have of it today. I worked on all this today. I set it all up. So done a handful, not too much. It takes a long time, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at all the glass that I have to place for this. And that as well, man, I'm gonna have to, chunk bust all the stuff on the bottom and all that type of jazz. So it is gonna take a while to do. There's about there's about 3 days left to grace. So plenty of time for me to get this up. But it is going to take a very long time. If I go ahead and look in the base, nothing's changed in the base. I haven't gotten any more spawners or anything. I've pretty much just been using my money to continue work on the cactus farm and do the base a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna need that money to do this base, and then once grace is kind of over and my base is up, then we're gonna really be focusing on value and trying to climb up F top. So another thing I want to do actually is go ahead and sell my collectors today. Not too much are in them. I can't remember how much was in them yesterday, but a decent bit in there. What I'm going to do is I have this 175% money booster that I won from a crate yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Oh, slot locked. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's like there's supposed to be glass here, but I guess I just can't see it in my texture pack or whatever, but I guess that's fine. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and put this in here, and then I'm actually going to sell this on an alt, and I will show you why in just a moment. Alright, so I'm here on my alt account. This is actually TGSO's account. Some of y'all might know him, so shout out to the boy, man. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is get this stuff out of FPV, and I'm going to drink this money booster, and then you go ahead, and then I'm going to go ahead and sell this stuff real quick, and let's do all that. Boom. 1.8 mil I made from all of that, which is honestly pretty sick. And so now what I'm going to do is just deposit all of that money into the F bank. I think I can do it this way. 1800123. There we go. Deposit that. Leaves me with just about nothing. And so basically the reason I'm doing this is because if you look right here, it says money booster at 19 minutes. And if I log out and I'm just chilling here, I'll wait for like a minute or two to go by, and then I'll cut back. But yeah, so I waited for a couple minutes, and it is still at 19 minutes. So that's the reason why I wanted to sell on an alt account, is so I can have this booster going for as long as possible. And I only log this account on to sell. So, I'm going to go ahead and log it off so I don't waste any more time of the booster. But yeah, that's kind of explaining the reason why I'm doing that. Alright, so it is literally about 24 hours later. Been a minute, but basically since the last clip, I streamed. So, thank you if you were in the stream. It was a fun little time. and I managed to get a lot more of the cactus farm done with my now duo partner, Cole Cheeks. You must, or some of y'all might remember him from, you know, some previous factions videos. But we got a lot more layers done, so we should be making a lot more cactus. I haven't really been AFKing much, but you know, this is what we got right now. Damn, I've made like 7K in like just a couple seconds. This is at like 37K just a second ago. So yeah, it's going up pretty fast, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's basically what we did there. And basically what I wanted to actually explain in this clip is the title of the video. You know, I am going to be going up against the other partners on the server, you know, Heroic and Robbie, if you know them, which you should. Basically, they're also doing a duo faction, and we are going to compete against each other to see who can be the highest on F-Top by the end of the season. So I'm going to go ahead and go to their base, because I went there last night and checked it out. But this is who the competition is going to be, and they already have a lot of their base done. So we can take a look at it and you know, see what we're up against per se. But as you can see, they got a lot of regions as well, just like I do. So they're definitely going to be a difficult base to raid. They got just about everything you need, you know, as part of a base per se. So yeah, you know, a much different base design than what I'm doing. But you know, that's okay. You know, I think mine is personally better, but you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see whose base ends up being able to be, you know, unrated by the end of the map. And I know they also got a pretty decent cactus farm going on. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, okay. So they definitely have a big cactus farm, a lot more than what I have. So they're probably going to be making a lot more than me. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to catch up. Looks like they got a lot of revs too. Very interesting. But yeah, I think they're making a good bit from their cactus farm. But this is going to be our main competition for the map. You know, we are going to be competing against Robbie and Heroic to see which one of us is really the best partner on the server. So right now, you know, we're in the lead. You know, number 72, we're in the lead, and that's just because I've placed my spawners. I think they have some as well that they haven't placed, but I also have money that I haven't you know, done anything with. I have this bit of money as well. Might as well withdraw that because I'll be the only one using it. So you know, we got a little bit of money that we definitely need to, you know, do something with at some point. I'm probably gonna keep to do base work, but you know, that, you know, it is what it is. We got what we need. But yeah, speaking of base work, I actually wanted to announce another little like type series thing that I'm gonna start doing, and that is basically I'm gonna try and do base tours. You know, I think that's a cool little thing that not many people have done recently in factions, that I think would be fun, especially on Complex, since people like tend to make like really big structures and stuff in their bases, and are like, they have some really cool stuff that they do in their base. So I thought, you know, making a, you know, little base tour series might be pretty fun. So you know, basically I'll kind of explain how to, you know, get your base toured in my first base tour video. But I'm just going to be going around finding bases or asking people if I could tour their base, take a look at it and whatnot. And so you know, that should be a little fun series that I will be doing. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. You know, I'll probably post the first video in that like in a few days from now, maybe, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know, you know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, you know, as well as I also need to work on my base, and maybe I could tour mine at some point. You know, it's still I still have a lot to do. I mean, just a way lot to do, and there's 2 days left of grace. I'm probably gonna put in an absolute shift tomorrow, trying to get a lot of this done. But you know, we will see how it ends up. But yeah, you know, I don't really got too much else to show off or talk about in this video. I want y'all to know I am working on a pretty in detail, like big effort video that should be coming out sometime next week. I don't know when, maybe the week after. We'll see. It just depends. I have a lot of exams next weekend, so it depends on what I can get done this weekend. But just know there's a very kind of, you know, a video that's probably taking me the most out of any of my other videos to work on. And so, you know, hopefully y'all enjoy that. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the base tour series, and obviously some updates on this as well. And besides that, I will see y'all later. Peace.